dreamless night. You're right by my side. You wake me up. You say it's time to ride. In the dead of night, strange canyon road, strange look in your eyes. You shut them as we fly. As we fly. Stark Hollow Town, Carson City lights. Baby, let's get high, spend Johnny's cash, hitch another ride. We laugh until we cry. You say go fast, I say hold on tight. In the dead of night, dead of night. See, see the boys as they walk on by. See the boys as they walk on by. As they walk on by. As they walk on by.
You know, I've been keeping busy. I've been crocheting a lot. I crocheted him a sweater. I've been drinking my tea. I've been taking naps. Been walking the dog in his crocheted sweater.
How's your relationship with Stu been?
Well, he's, Stu. I haven't heard from him in a while, so I'm sure he's okay, though. He's pretty level-headed.
Stop it! You can't see me like this!
How has Christian been?
I love cocaine!
I honestly don't even think he realizes he was in a movie.
Come on in.
Amber! Rapidamente! Rapidamente!
Hola.
Estas cartas es para ti.
Oh, gracias. Oh, no, oh, no. Oh, no.
What are you doing here? I thought I told you I was busy on weekends.
Stu, it's a Wednesday.
I thought I told you I was busy on Wednesdays.
I thought you'd be happy to see me.
I'd be happy to see about 40 pounds less of you right now.
Excuse me?
Bye-bye.
Stu, did you even read this yet?
The only thing that I read these days is presidential biographies over and over again for the rest of my miserable life!
Okay, your mom gave this to me. It's from the studio.
My stupid mother told you that? My mother who can't even speak English?
This is serious stuff.
I don't want to hear it!
You need to listen to
All
me.
I need to do is sit here and eat Boca burgers until I die!
Stu, we're going to lose the rights
What's that supposed to mean?
to our characters. Look.
So I've been in a pretty bad place ever since last year's movie tanked. It's not easy for me to talk about, even still today. I'll never forget the look that Mima gave me after it ended. I mean, nobody was watching, but she stared right into my face, stuck her tongue out, flipped me the bird.
Can you tell us what the letter said?
Oh, yeah, the letter. You see, well, basically, when we started Stamboos Studios, we signed contracts with Maximilian Productions, and then they guaranteed us funding for the next 4 movies that we made. It's just that one of the stipulations in the contract was that they owned the rights to our characters. And we didn't really think this was going to be a big deal when we did it, but turns out that it is. You see, think about the characters that we play in these movies.
You play yourselves.
Exactly. You see, and that's the problem. When you sign away the rights to your character, and the character that you play is yourself, and if you lose those rights, you lose a part of your identity. It's a good old-fashioned deal with the devil, Beelzebub.
What does this mean for you guys?
It means that the only way to keep the rights to our characters is to make another movie by the end of the year. If we don't do that, then the contract just runs out, expires.
And if you don't?
If we don't make another movie by the end of the year, we lose our identities and we have to join the Witness Protection Program. You see, we're going to have to become a family of loggers out in Arkansas if this happens. Me, Amber, Christian, and we also signed away the rights to every single member of our extended families, so we would have to live our lives as loggers in Arkansas while we watch big-name movie stars play us in whatever film that the studio decides to make from here on out. I mean, it would just absolutely ruin Christmas.
So what are you gonna do?
Looks like we're gonna make another movie.
Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, 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 Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina.
Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, won't you quit? You really make me sick with your fraudulent behavior. You're gonna make me flip and then an army couldn't save you. Why don't you behave, you little rugrat? Take a little tip from the tabloid, because I know I'm not paranoid. When I say I saw you trying to mock me, now you and your crew are on a mission trying to hawk me. But it isn't happening, you fraudulent foes. You used to front big time, now I suppose that everything's cool since the style of apparel you adopted. You used to make fun of, but now you wanna rock it. So you gotta kick it with the homies, but DEL is already hip to your cronies. Me and CMP's thought about this and never have we seen a brother who would hover like Mr. Doubleina.
Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina.
You miss me? So we start filming today. Stu's been up for months working on this script, and I've just been steady feeding him cocaine. I really think he came up with something special this time, though.
Alright, so all I need you to do, Christian, you listening? Christian, all I need you to do, you need to run from in here. I want you to run from in here through the hallway, and the camera's gonna be tracking you the whole time.
Alright, well, what kind of run am I doing? Sexy like Nick Cage or scary like Tom Cruise?
No, Christian, don't imitate
And what am I running from?
What do you mean?
Am I running from the law, from feral dogs, my inner demons?
Christian,
Alright, Big Hoss, and one more question. Is this a full-on run, or do I start crawling at some point?
Why would you?
At exactly which point do I start crawling? Crawl like a man or like a baby? Sexy baby or scary man crawl?
Christian can be difficult to work with on set. If he wasn't part of the family, I don't see him working well with Stu. But his performances, they're kind of breathtaking.
Where?
You know, I didn't like it at first. In fact, I fought against it, but in the end, he really won me over with that sexy baby stuff.
Mom! Ma! Make room on my shelf for an Oscar. Brando. De Niro. Mitchell.
Yep. Yeah, I can get that too. It's Max's agent.
Every one of our movies has had one thing in common so far. Max. But without a doubt, he's the biggest star that any of us have ever worked with. He's phenomenal. And at this point in the movies, everyone expects him to be there. I mean, he's an essential component of our team.
Don't get me wrong. I love Max. We all do. But it's like the fame has changed him. He used to be so eager and willing to work with us, and now it's like he's too good for us. It's gonna cost us a lot of money just for his small part in this role. Okay. All right, that sounds good. Thank you. Bye-bye.
What did they say?
Well, he's going to be able to stop by tomorrow for a few scenes, but I guess he's going to be in Malibu to film a pilot with Will Smith. Are we going to be able to fit all of this stuff in one day?
For the money we're paying, we're gonna have to.
Where is he? It's been 4 hours.
I don't know. Maybe we should just start without him. I mean, we're wasting daylight. Hey.
I don't know, man. I'm just so tired.
Why don't you just relax? Just take a nap. It's okay.
Where is he? Where did he go? Oh, my pillow.
All right.
My pillow.
You're okay.
My pillow.
All right. Here you go.
Blankie.
Good night.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'm just so tired.
I know. Close your eyes. It's all right, baby.
I'm just so tired.
I know. Close your eyes.
Hey, you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready, babe.
All right, awesome.
Is that wine?
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I don't have enough for the both of us.
No, I don't. You're drinking wine.
Yes.
Don't you think it's a little bit dangerous to be drinking wine and driving right now?
Yeah, with you nagging me like this, I'm liable to drive us off of a cliff.
I mean-
All right, yeah.
But you don't think that, babe? Hey Siri, how do you stage an intervention?
Okay, I found this on the web for how do you...
I'm starting to get worried about some of Stuart's habits. He's been drinking a lot lately, and it's the heavy stuff. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Christian's giving him cocaine.
So this is like a good amount to start with, right?
Yeah, this is like a small to medium.
Okay.
Let me just make sure it's good.
Is that good?
Oh, not yet.
So this is cocaine, right?
I think.
Nothing's been going wrong with the movie, but our relationship been getting hit hard.
Hey, babe, what are you watching?
Intervention?
Oh, Intervention? I love this show.
You do?
Oh, yeah, these losers can't even handle their booze.
Still. No. Okay. Stop. Stu. Okay, good. You're gonna stop now. Oh. All right, we get it.
Oh man, you know.
All right. Okay, that's enough. Stop.
Please stop talking to me.
All right, I'm leaving.
Please, leave.
I'm leaving. I think we really need to do something about this before it gets out of hand.
Absolutely. His health, my biggest concern.
Good. Okay, so you need to stop selling him and bringing him cocaine.
Absolutely not.
Christian, you know how important this is.
I cannot stop selling him cocaine. No cocaine, no movie.
He already wrote the script. He doesn't need it anymore.
Amber, you wouldn't get it. I have a business degree, okay? This is how it works. The hundreds of thousands of dollars that he's pouring into the cocaine, I'm pouring directly back into the studio.
He's spending the studio's money on cocaine.
Exactly, and it goes to me, and then it goes to the studio. It's a self-sustaining economy. You never need outside funding. The money just comes from the cocaine. We never run out. Self-sustaining economy. Self-sustaining economy.
Well, how do we help him then?
If we want him to ever get better, we need him to hit rock bottom.
We can do that?
Amber, I'm a professional. 8 different girls have told me I'm their rock bottom. Amber, only you hold the key to his heart. If you don't break up with him, he's never going to stop using drugs, my drugs. He's never going to stop writing brilliant, award-winning scripts and making beautiful movies. Okay, so you need to call him up. You meet up with him somewhere nice, somewhere romantic, and you got to rip his heart out of his chest.
Rip it.
Rip it out of his chest.
Rip it.
Tear it out of his chest.
Tear it. Okay. Rip his heart out. Rip his heart out. Oh, God.
Hey.
God.
Hey, what's going on? Did you hurt your hand?
No, it's not my hand. It's my heart. Ah. You reek. You reek of beer and booze and sweat. Ah.
You okay? What's happening?
Boulder at the bottom of the ocean. This is your rock bottom.
Are you breaking up?
Boulder at the bottom of the ocean. Ah.
The energy on set's been kind of off ever since Amber broke up with me. We're still plodding along though.
Yep. I didn't really think much about it when I broke up with him because I'm still contractually obligated to film this movie with him.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot you so hard!
I got this. Hold on.
I'm gonna shoot you so hard! Your mom's gonna...
Hold on. 1 second.
I'm gonna shoot you so hard! Your mom's... Line!
I ran into Max earlier and I had a chance to ask him why he never showed up on set. Max, where were you the other day?
Oh!
The paycheck wasn't big enough!
The fame really has changed him.
I'm all about that money, baby.
Cut! Okay, come on, bud. Hey. All right, I need you to howl, buddy, okay? You gotta howl for me for this scene, okay? You gotta get angry. You gotta get angry. I need to, oh, like that, okay? Yeah, we're getting pretty close to wrapping up production right now, but if I'm being honest with you, I don't know how this finished product is gonna turn out. I mean, on one hand, we've been filming a lot, probably more than we've ever done with the past movies, but, you know, on the other hand, the last 3 months has just been sort of a complete drunken haze for me. At the very least, we're not gonna have to join witness protection, but, you know, if this thing doesn't work out, then maybe we'd be better off in Arkansas chopping trees. Give me that awoo! Awoo! Do it! Do it for me! Come on! Come on! Star, give me that awoo! Awoo! Star! Starsky!
What are we even paying you for? Ah!
Closing time. Open all the doors and let you out into the world. Closing time. Turn all of the lights on over every boy and every girl. Closing time. One last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. Closing time. Time for you to go out to the places you jackets, move it to the exits. I hope you have found a friend.
So tonight's the night we get to see the final cut of the movie. Filming it was kinda... I'm proud to say we did it. Nobody really knows what to expect, but I'm glad it's over now.
Right now I'm waiting for Christian. He's supposed to be picking up the finished product, the final edit of the movie. We're going to drive it back to my house and I'll watch it together as a test screening. Last night, the ghost of Al Pacino came to me in a dream and told me that we had really made something beautiful. But when I woke up, I realized that Al Pacino is still alive, and so it must have been somebody else. I don't really know what it means. Last minute, we actually got some funding from Burger King in exchange for some product placement. They just wanted us to throw a couple Impossible Whoppers into some shots in exchange for, you know, funding a couple scenes. It doesn't really make sense with the time period that we're going for, but, you know, I think we kept it pretty subtle. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, let's go.
Hey, before we go,
What's up?
well, I mean, you've been going through a lot these last couple months.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask about like Grand Dam. You know, did you crash it on purpose?
My Grand Dam?
Yeah.
Christian, the Grand Dam is the Rolls Royce of the Pontiac catalog. Do you think I would ever willingly crash something like that on purpose?
Answer the question.
Yeah. I crashed it on purpose.
All right, let's go.
Let's go! Engage.
Brass monkey, that funky monkey. Brass monkey, chunky, that funky monkey. Brass monkey, that's more than real. Drink brass monkey, here's how you feel. You put your left leg down, your right leg up, tilt your head back, let's finish the count.
It started out like any other day in Old Forge, Pennsylvania. 5 men dead, their wives missing, their children left to fend for themselves. You could almost smell the blood on the air. But none of that was my concern, no. You see, it was just another Tuesday for me. Stench tugboat, private eye. One thing did catch my attention, though. A phone call. A woman in distress. She had a voice that just screamed, "Look at those legs." The call itself was nothing special. She wanted to meet me tomorrow about some information too sensitive to talk about over the phone. But something in that voice, something desperate. It was the same old phone call, but something told me
Things were gonna be different this time.
Stench Tugboat.
Patricia Popolo, I presume.
Oh, call me Patty, please.
Well, Patty, please. What is it that's so important that you wanted me to meet you outside of my home at this Burger King?
It's my boy, Adonis. He's missing.
Your son?
No, my dog. I'm a trainer, you see. And he's purebred. Got a star on his chest, and I want him back. Sooner than soon.
What's the rush?
He's got a show coming out.
When's the show?
Well, soon.
Listen here, lady. I've been in this business a long time, and I know a bad fish when I smell one. And you? You're a regular trout. Nah. You're a whole sea bass. You gotta start being honest with me.
All right. No need for such language. I need him back because I don't know what they're doing to him out there.
They're doing to him? Who's they?
Uncle Knuckle and his boys. He's a crime boss.
Uncle Knuckle? Yeah, I've heard of him. He's the head of organized crime in northeastern Pennsylvania. He used to run the state's largest ostrich fighting ring. Ugh, it was a bloodbath.
I know. I heard he once bit a guy's toe off and swallowed it right in front of him.
I know the guy, Bobby Big Toe. Kind of an ironic name now, don't you think? Poor sucker, he hasn't worn sandals since. That Uncle Knuckle, he once soaped up the floors of the old folks' home down on Main Street. The geezers were slipping and sliding for weeks. So many broken hips, so many fatalities. And he did it all just for the thrill of it.
He once had a man swallow pounds and pounds of magnets. Took him down to the beach, lifted him up by the legs, and used his belly as a metal detector.
Found himself a good chunk of change, too. Now what's this sicko want with Adonis?
You ask a lot of questions for a private eye.
I mean, that's literally my job.
All right, I'll tell you. But you gotta promise just to keep it between the two of us.
Sure thing.
All right, you see, Adonis is one of the most revered show dogs in the tri-state area.
He's the pinnacle of canine beauty, and people love him because he's all lab. He ain't no mutt, but that's the thing. He is a mutt. I've been running him in shows for years now as a Labrador Retriever, but it's all just a lie. I found him on the side of the road. If he's pure, then so is Kennedy. Now Uncle Knuckles got him, and he's threatening to subject him to a DNA test. You see, he's gonna reveal to the world that he's just a mongrel. It'll ruin him, and my career will be over.
So I got just one question for you. Why would Uncle Knuckle take the time out of his busy schedule to ruin your reputation?
Well, I come from money. My family owns the largest carpet cleaning company in the area. And he's demanding a ransom.
How much?
1 million clams.
Big figure. Where are you supposed to meet him to deliver this ransom?
He gave me this address. Said to meet him tomorrow night. Stench, will you help me get my Adonis back?
Tomorrow at midnight? I'll be there.
I drove all night and into the day. I couldn't sleep, knowing that I was meeting with Uncle Knuckle tomorrow. No amount of protection, no weapons could ensure my safety. The whole thing was dumb. It made no sense, but I felt like I had no other choice. I knew Patty was hiding something, and more importantly, I knew I would never find out what it was unless I helped her. Besides, I had a soft spot for dogs. It wasn't right that Adonis got tied up in all this, and I wanted to get him back home safe. The impossible whopper. I swear, you give one of these things to any red-blooded American and tell them it's the real deal, they'd never even notice. An incredible leap in the fast food industry. Now available in Burger Kings nationwide.
From the depths of the sea, back to the block, Snoop Doggy Dogg, funky at the.
You don't look like no Patty Popolo.
And you don't look like no Uncle Knuckle.
My name's Tommy Turpentine. I work for Nuck. You think Nuck opens the door with the enemies he's got?
So he sends you to do it instead.
You bet your life he does. I've been shot at many times opening this door for him. To be honest with you, sometimes I shoot first. Killed many a pizza delivery man over the years. It's probably the first time I ever opened the door without anybody shooting back at me. Or with me shooting at them. It's kind of nice.
It is nice.
So, you gonna shoot me?
I don't plan on it.
Come on in. Arms out.
What do you mean?
Arms out, I'm searching you. Arms out!
Alright.
What is this?
It's just a wrapper from Burger King.
From Burger King, eh?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
The Impossible Whopper, of course. It was absolutely delicious, healthy and savory.
And at a good price, too.
Absolutely.
Now available nationwide. Big boy, eh?
You know it.
Oh. This ain't for cutting no Impossible Whoppers.
It's just my knife. I carry it everywhere. It's no big deal.
I suppose it's good to know, huh? So you wouldn't mind if I, ate it?
What?
I mean, if you're not gonna use this knife on Uncle Nuck, then it shouldn't be a problem. My favorite. Barbecue knife. Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Uncle Knuckle, you have a visitor.
Yo, send her in. You're not as beautiful as they told me you'd be.
That's because I'm not Patty Popolo. The name's Tugboat. Stench Tugboat.
It's awful bold of you to show up unannounced. I've cannibalized children for less.
I'm here for the dog, Adonis.
The day you touch that dog is the day your toes pass through my digestive tract.
So you don't even want to know if I have the money?
What money?
The ransom, the $1 million.
I don't know what you're talking about, but boy, you better get out of here while you can still wear regular people's shoes.
I ain't leaving here without the dog.
The Impossible Whopper is a subpar meal.
I'm gonna shoot you so hard, your mom's gonna get lead poisoning! Oh!
He's an actor. Okay, go.
Well, I got it for the blooper.
Okay.
Every single one of our movies has a offer.
Stu's been up for months.
Help.
You're out. Got you dead.
I bit directly into this egg.
That was my lunch for tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't. I just bit it clean. Action. How's that waffle?
Good.
Ooh!
Let's try this again. Let's try this again.
Oh my god! Stu!
Louder, louder!
Tell me when you're ready. Are you filming? Come on, we gotta get this. Come on. Night falls and I can't believe my eyeballs. I'm not an officer, but I be taking crime calls. I might fall in the line of duty, and this job's enough to put my fist through the drywall. A young lady, her name's Patty Popolo. Call me on the phone cause she don't wanna leave her dog alone. Want me to go up to Uncle Knuckles' bungalow. Gotta make a stop for an impossible whopper though. And Uncle Knuckle, he's the baddest in the business. He'll gun you down in broad day without a witness. I'm knocking on the door and Tommy's like, who is this? He brought a frying pan, it wasn't for no biscuits. Tommy Turpentine, I swear he's going crazy, crawling on the floor like some sort of sexy baby. I'm thinking maybe I can make it through the night till he's searching in my jacket and he eats my pocket knife. I don't know what to do, I'm feeling so uncomfortable. And Uncle Knuckles up to nothing but some subterfuge. What's gonna happen next is also unclear. I guess we're gonna have to wait to find out next year. Yo, this one's for you, Mima. Let's go! Mima Nation 2020! 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 Mima Nation 2020!
So the question is, where did I get my love for toes? Well, it all started back in '63. I had a date with four-toe Rosie. Well, I guess it was just Rosie before the date. She was a real looker. Me and her decided to go to the local goat fair. It was a beautiful night. We were getting along, we were hitting it off. I'd tell you what, the smell was a little bit funky, but Rosie made up for it. We went back, things got a little bit freaky. And let me tell you, never had a girl sticking her feet in my face before like that. All of a sudden there's a toe in my mouth. And lo and behold, the thing tasted like pure heaven. I bit that sucker off and ate that thing. Ever since then, I love toes. Things didn't work out so great with Rosie, but that's how I got my love for toes.
I love plant-based meats.